I got Fiona a year and a half ago when I was in college. I moved back here with my mom. Fiona is just happy and loves life and full of energy.
Come here. My mother's infected by Fiona because my mother can't get around like she used to. She's kind of at Fiona's will because all she can do is yell, but she's yelling in vain because Fiona doesn't listen to anybody.
Stop, Fiona! Fiona's into everything all the time. And she just makes my life a living nightmare.
She's drinking out of your water.
No, Fiona. Fiona gets into everything. My trash can, if I put things on my bed, she's always into my knee highs, and she takes off with it, and when I get my knee high back, it's full of holes. I have loads and loads of knee highs that's full of holes.
Hold on. What is that? What is that? Fiona is a tiny dog. She's a powder puff. She's very sweet. But she is wreaking havoc around this house.
Fiona, no. Fiona.
Now she's stolen something?
Fiona, it's too much for me to deal with Fiona because I just can't jump up and run someplace.
Hi. Because Fiona's so little and so excited, it's really hard to get at her.
Fiona, no. No, get away.
Do you want her in this house?
I'm not a dog lover, but I could tolerate them.
Okay. I think Florence only tolerates Fiona for Jessica's sake. She's not a dog lover.
No, Fiona. Get down. Down, Fiona.
My mother's never been a quote-unquote pet person, but, you know, Jessica gets to do whatever Jessica wants to do anyway. So she brings the dog home, boom, add water, instant new member of the family.
But Todd also has a reason to be fearful for the newest member of the family.
Toby was my dog growing up. Look, I came home from a youth retreat, ready to see my dog. I called him, Toby, Toby. No Toby. I said, where's my dog? And my mother says, oh, I think Toby ran away. Not gonna happen. I believe they got rid of my dog.
You do?
Oh, no doubt about it. I know for a fact that my parents got rid of Toby. She denies it to this day, but I know for a fact they got rid of Toby.
Is there any threat of something like that happening to Fiona?
There's always a threat when you leave Fiona alone with my mother. There's no telling what could happen to her.
The way Jessica treats Fiona is not fair. But also, it's not fair on Florence, because with Jessica not giving the kind of attention that Fiona needs, Florence is dealing with the ramifications. And whatever happened to Toby could possibly happen to Fiona.
Victoria takes the family to a training facility so that they can see how beneficial dogs can be for their owners.
Okay, so I want to introduce you all. This is Lindsay with her dog Carly.
Take a bow. Good girl.
If you can tell a little bit more about the work that you do.
At Canine Assistance, we train our dogs to help get a phone, go get help, open or close a door. They can go get you a bottle of water. I mean, pretty simple things that can really improve your quality of living and make things easier for you.
Florence, even though she's very capable in a lot of things, does find a few things difficult. And if Fiona can now help her instead of being a hindrance, that might help to form a relationship between them. So could you show us some of the things that Carly can do?
I would love to. Carly, can you go get the medicine? Carly, get it. That's it. That's it. Up. That's it. Bring it here. Bring it here. Give. Yes, good girl.
I had never seen a dog do the things that Carly did. I was very surprised, and I was very impressed.
I would like to be able to help Fiona and train her on some basics. So we're going to start the process.
Seeing some of the things that Carly demonstrated was amazing. It was nice to see. But at the same time, in the back of my mind, I was thinking there's no way that Fiona can do some of those things.
Victoria begins the long process of teaching a retrieval with a basic touch command.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to bring the dumbbell from behind my back and I'm going to show it to her. And when she goes towards that object and touches it with her nose, she gets a treat. Okay. Good girl. I let her touch it with her nose. And then I take it behind my back again. Good girl. Touch. Good girl.
Victoria repeats this process several times to get Fiona used to touching the dumbbell.
Okay, so now you can see that it's in her brain. After Fiona had learnt to touch the dumbbell with her nose, I began to put the dumbbell in different positions, so Fiona would have to travel further to get to it.
Touch.
Good girl. Okay, go. Touch. Yes, good girl.
With Fiona used to the dumbbell, Victoria gets Todd and Jessica involved in the process.
Touch. Good girl.
Touch. Good girl.
Now it's Florence's turn.
Fiona can sense Florence really doesn't want to have anything much to do with her, so when Florence takes over the training, that's going to be hard to get Fiona to listen. Okay, get her attention.
Fiona, touch. Okay, good girl.
Good, beautiful.
I have no doubt in my mind that life for my mother would be easier if Fiona could keep her company as well as help her out with small tasks around the house.
Okay, so that is enough for now. That's the first stages. Now we go to the next stage in a little while where she needs to be able to put her mouth over the dumbbell. Okay? Good work. All right, let's go. Now I want to teach the second part of the retrieve. I'm going to get down on the floor with Fiona because I want to teach her to take things and then drop them. First of all, in order to get Fiona to become more mouthy, I played with lots of squeaky toys, which she loves. And that meant that she was getting used to actually grabbing different toys with her mouth. Take it. Good girl. Drop it. Take it. Good. I've exchanged it with another toy. Oh, what's that? What's that? Here, what's that? What's that? I then introduced the dumbbell. And as soon as I showed her the dumbbell, she put her mouth over the dumbbell. Good girl. Now I'm getting her to put her mouth around it. Could you just do one of those take it's?
Fiona, take it. Take it.
Good.
Good girl. I was very excited during the training. It was just fascinating to watch Fiona actually doing it, and you could tell that she was understanding what she was doing.
I would like you to teach this 3 times a day for 5 to 10 minutes each time.
Okay.
I want you to get to the point where she's actually put her mouth on the dumbbell and she's picking it up.
Mm-hmm.
No further than that.
Okay.
I'm so impressed with the speed that Fiona's learning it. Teaching a retrieve to a dog does not happen overnight. Now I've got her to this stage, I hope that Jessica will continue the training that I've given her.
Until Fiona's fully able to assist Florence, Victoria hopes they can build a bond in other ways.
You are going to be the keeper of these amazing toys. There's a huge chasm in the house because both Florence and Fiona are in the house all day, but they never meet because they're separated. And I want to encourage Florence now to have a bit more of a relationship with Fiona. Get her interested in it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fiona?
There you go, that's good. Yeah, let her have it. Good. Good. Florence's face did light up when she was watching Fiona play with the toys. There's something in there. Some little affection, even though Florence won't admit it. I know it's there. See, Florence, this is all about creating a relationship because, and I want you to be completely frank with me, I would like it, and it would be great for her, for Fiona, if you could take her out of her room once a day.
7 days a week.
Well,
Only when I work.
Okay, great. Yes, I could do that.
you could do that. Fantastic. It means you're going to improve that dog's quality of life immeasurably. What I'd like to do is train Fiona to contribute to Florence's day in some way. And fetching medicine bottles is a good thing, and I think it's something that Fiona could definitely do. Take it. Good. Good girl. Take it. Good girl.
Fiona has no problem remembering the take it command, so Victoria advances a little further.
Go get it. Good, bring it back. Bring it back. Good girl. Fiona already knows what go get it means because she's been used to that with having toys thrown for her. When Fiona comes back walking to me with the toy in her mouth, I say, bring it back. Go get it. Go get it. Bring back. Bring back. Yes. Yes.
Oh.
Good girl. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna get a heart attack. For a dog to make such progress in such a short amount of time is nothing short of amazing.
Bring it back. Bring it back. Come on. Yay! Good girl. To see Fiona learn something and process it and move to the next stage of something, to really see her pick up a task is very satisfying.
We've come a long way because when I first came here, I have to say, I agree with you, Fiona was out of control. And now, Fiona is in a much, much better place.
This whole experience has been amazing. Like, I'm so happy that Victoria was able to come here and help us, and I'm just really, really grateful.
You know, the more you work with Fiona, the more confident she'll become.
I feel positive about Fiona. I feel like the training tips and the commands that Victoria gave us, I feel like they're gonna work.
See you later. She's off. All right, guys.
All right.
Well done.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
My mother, from the start of this process, went from the biggest non-believer to the biggest believer. And by her saying things like, oh, Fiona, you're such a good girl, that, in a nutshell, was just amazing. And you, I'm just so proud of you.
Well, thank you.
Fiona has changed so much, and so is the family. If they continue, they're all going to be so much happier with each other, and Fiona herself is going to enjoy life a lot more.